What's up, YouTube? Okay, got a battle for you guys tonight against Noodles00p from YouTube. This guy uses some really cool pokes, so it's always a fun time having a battle with him. So this one I actually did in bed, unfortunately. I was playing away in bed and stuff, so I didn't actually get to live narrate this one. But I'm going to give you my thought processes anyway, and it'll basically be sort of the same thing. So looking at his team at the start, I was thinking, what's he going to lead with? Flygon, Aerodactyl, maybe one of those two, and Exploud, War, and Skuntank. Those are three cool pokes. Not seen them for ages. Okay, let's start this battle. So what I was thinking was I might lead with my Durant here. I thought that'd be a solid little lead for my team. And it turns out he starts with Skuntank, so it wasn't such a bad matchup for me because, you know, he couldn't use Toxic or anything like that, so I was pretty happy out with that lead. So obviously I'm going to outspeed and set my Hone Claws up straight away because it's a good little anti-lead to go in here. Just raising my accuracy a little bit with Hone Claws as well. Payback hits me quite hard, and I'm going to hit him with the Iron Head, and it doesn't kill. I'm like, oh shoot. Then I remembered a Skuntank does have, you know, a lot of health. It has a surprising amount of health. It's definitely in the 400s, I think. So I really derped out here for a second and went for Iron Head. I was like, I sort of got caught up in the moment there because I got my Hone Claws off and my Leechy Bear. I was like, holy shit, this is really going well. And I completely forgot about his Aftermath. I'm like, oh fuck, I completely forgot about that. So, you know how you get caught up in the moment and, you know, things are going really well and you sort of forget everything. Yeah, that was sort of one of those moments. So into Chuck Norris, he goes into Warren. So I thought he'd kind of sort of swap out here, so I just went for Stone Edge, which was still pretty good actually. He's going to go for Surf, doing probably about just over half of my health, which is, you know, alright. I was sort of praying here that I didn't miss with Stone Edge, and he really didn't have much to lose staying in here either, because I could have missed right here as well. But that was Warren out the way, which was good. That thing's a real tank when it needs to be, and a real pain in the arse. So into Crackle, so I'm going to swap out here because I'm quite sure this might be Scarfed or something like that. So I wasn't too sure, but I went to Mantine to block out the Earthquake, which I knew was coming. But it turned out I wasn't Scarfed at this point, and hits me really hard with a Rock Slide, especially for my Mantine, and I can see there now that it's Life Orbs. So I go for the Scald straight away because I want to get a burn on this thing or some sort of damage because, yeah, my team isn't the greatest against Flygon's pretty strong against my team. So he's going to continue to go for the Rock Slide, and I'm sort of going to have to stay in and go for the Scald, try and get a burn off on this thing, and try and kill it as well, because the next turn he's probably going to go down to Life Orb damage anyway, so he gets burned there, which is fine. Good. I mean, I could have stayed in here as well and taken the hit, and my Mantine would have gone down, and he would have gone down as well. So it didn't really make too much of a difference here because I'm going to get outsped by this thing, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I take that back. I outsped the Exploud, so it did make that burn did make a very big difference. I take that back. So I wasn't sure what to really expect here. I knew this thing had Boom Blast. I knew that. It's a pretty cool move. So I tanked that pretty well, considering this is more a defensively based Mantine. Yes, it is. It's not really that specially based at all. I like putting more defense in Mantine because his base special defense is really amazing already. So I'm just spamming Scald here, trying to get a burn on this guy. And that gets a crit, so I'm thinking, wow, that's really, really tanky. It must have some crazy EVs or item on it. So yeah, I was thinking, what am I going to do to get rid of this thing? I've got my Hitmon lead to get rid of it. You know, and I've got maybe another poke as well. But I go for Sleep Talk there. It uses Rest, so I'm like, fuck, that was sort of bad. So I couldn't get the rest off. I couldn't get the Confuse Ray or another Scald off. So that was sort of annoying. So here I go into Mr. Pwn because I'm carrying Focus Blast on this, and I love this guy's animation. Look at it. And Focus Blast looks really cool as well. So he just lives on by that 1 or 2 health. I'm not sure what the exact number was. Shadow Ball here is incoming, but luckily for me, my Mr. Mime has filter instead of soundproof, so filter actually powers down super effective moves, so that may have saved me from dying there. I just finished him off with Moonblast because the accuracy of Focus Blast is too shaky for me just to go for that on 1 health. I'm also carrying a Life Orb on this guy as well. So into Delphox, I wasn't too sure here of the speed thingy. I'm not sure if it was going to be timid or modest, so I sort of stayed in there and took the Heat Wave. So Mr. Mime was out of the picture. And yes, I completely forgot about Magician. So I'm going to go into my squishy here. I wasn't too sure what it would hit me with other than a psychic move, and I really quite bulked out in special defense, so I'm not fearing this thing a lot. I'm just going to throw up the Thunder Wave here because I want to get a little bit of my health back and, you know, annoy the living shit out of this Delphox. Lantern is great for Parafusion as well, and I love using Parafusion on it because it suits it so well. Okay, so Delphox is now paralyzed and confused, giving it about a 30% chance to not attack at all, so the chances are not high. And in the meantime, you know, you can get your health back with leftovers, so it's a pretty damn good little strategy going here. And you've got enough bulk to take, you know, 1 or 2 hits, especially. So I'm just going to fire off the Scald there. That does loads of damage to Delphox, and I think I get the hit here. Yeah, I get the hit on Confusion there, so Delphox is down there, so that was good. That was a really speedy poke out of the way. Okay, so getting a lot of my health back here with the leftovers, which is good. So in comes Birdramon, and I was like, oh crap, another flying, you know, rock and flying Pokemon. Oh my goodness. So my team sort of really fears Earthquake. Then he goes to Mega Aerodactyl. I'm like, now I know why it's Birdramon. So he goes for the Stone Edge here, which I was quite surprised about. I was thinking, where was the Earthquake? Then I remembered, I know this thing's got tough claws, so it wouldn't probably get a power up on Earthquake, and I guess Stone Edge would be there for stab. So that was sort of my thought process, and I was like, well, this is good. I might still be able to win this one. So luckily I got the burn there, and he's going to go for Stone Edge again and take my Lantern out. So with a crit, not that it mattered, I don't think. Even with the burn, I think I would have died. So right here, I had my last Pokemon. Sorry, my second last Pokemon here. My Hitmonlee, which was Scarf, but he actually outsped me here, and I was like, oh fuck, that thing's got really, really high speed. So even with the burn, I did not live that. So my very last poke here was Electivire, because I thought he may be hiding Earthquake. So actually, that's why I brought him in. I was trying to get the burn damage and then bring him in later, try and force a draw here. But he only had Stone Edge, as I said, with the Tough Claw set, and that burn really did count a lot on the damage there. So I finished him off the Ice Punch, and that's the Mega Aerodactyl out of the way. But yeah, that was a really cool game, and some pokes you don't see too often. So yeah, it was a really good battle. And looking in hindsight there, if he did have Earthquake, I probably should have gone for, I'd say, in looking back in hindsight, with my Lantern against the Aerodactyl, I probably should have gone for Thunder Wave there, instead of trying to go for a burn, because then my Electivire would have come in and outsped and one-shotted, which I probably should have done. But once again, you get caught up in the excitement of the battle. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this battle and see some pokes that are not normally used. I'm not sure if there's anything else I need to say. Yeah, I had a couple of really good, decent battles today. Actually, I get some more up for you. I may even get another one up tonight. We'll see, and double upload for the day. But if you guys want me to upload more than one video or battle a day, just say so below in the comments, because I'm not sure if you want more or you're happy with just watching one a day. You've only got enough time in the day to watch one. That's fair enough. I don't want to throw a million videos at you. So yeah, I just sort of like to know if you want me to put more than one up. I can put 2 battles up a day or something like that, or I can put 2 on the weekends. I'm pretty easy with that kind of thing. So yeah, and you guys watch my videos, so I prefer, I like listening to my audience a lot. But anyway, if you have an opinion on that, leave a comment in the comment section. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch my videos. And yeah, peace out, guys.